Recently I was given a second chance in life, and I'd like to share that with you. Some time ago I was doing some DIY at home, Saturday morning, and I needed to lubricate a Velux window. So I took the ladder, popped it up against the roof, and I asked my wife to please open the window from the inside. It was in the bathroom, and so she ran up there, opened the window. I climbed up the ladder, held onto the window, lubricated it. As I got back onto the ladder, so the ladder slipped out from underneath me. She saw the look on my face as I fell. The last thing I remember was, uh-oh, this is not a good thing. I fell 4 meters onto my head. She ran downstairs, saw me in a pool of blood, realized that this was more than she could handle, and ran to call the neighbor, who, surprisingly, was at home. When I regained consciousness, I remember my neighbor standing over me saying, "Lie down," but I didn't want to lie down. They spent the afternoon patching me up, and during the time, I felt my life slipping away a few times. That was worrying. It still worries me. My injuries were severe, but not life-changing. I was given a second chance. Which brings me to the main point of today, and that is the wrist bow tie. Now, for those who don't know, the wrist bow tie is a really useful tool that we can use, whether it be at work or at home, and it consists of a couple of fundamental parts to it. The risk event, the consequence, so what? The cause, what can cause it to go wrong? And then in between these, you've got the preventative and mitigating barriers. So in this particular case, the risk event was falling from height, and the hazard was working at height. What was the cause? Fall from a temporary ladder. And what could some of the mitigation preventative barriers have been? A secure ladder footing. The other one is to have a second person to hold the ladder. Well, there wasn't a second person. The other one is situational awareness. What has changed? It had rained the day before and the concrete slabs were a bit slimy. Then you've got the mitigation barriers. Well, the emergency response. Luckily somebody was at home. Just imagine what it would have been like had nobody been at home, or the neighbor hadn't been there. And then the consequences. Well, this could have led to an injury. 6 weeks later, I'm still in agony. It could have been fatal, or at least life-changing. There's a takeaway I'd like to leave with you, and ask a real hard question. Are we ready to die? In this virtual world we live in, do our loved ones know our passwords? Do they know where our investments are kept? But I've got many of those. So next time you do an activity, be it at work or at home, use the wrist bow tie. It's really useful. It could save your life.